Ball is teed up. Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And away we go in Glendale. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. And off to Benson to start the drive. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. He does it. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals take a 6-0 lead right away. Trey Benson, the touchdown. So some fireworks there to start this ball game, Brock. One play, and we already have our first touchdown.
And this just may be the kind of game it's going to turn out to be. Both teams have such quick strike ability. But, boy, on the other side of the field, the coaches have to be wondering, why this team wasn't ready to go. That's a big letdown to begin a football game.
Yeah, no doubt. That one splits the uprights. And the Cardinals will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. He fields it from the 8. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Dak off the play fake. Into the hands of Romeo Doubs. And he takes this out after crossing the 45. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. 1st down, here's Dak. We've got a screen to the running back. And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Cardinals side of the field.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
They'll run now on 2nd down. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Give him 2 on the run. That's going to set him up with 3rd and 4.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Has him on the quick hitter. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Good offenses, okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Cut out left.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Second down now, 7 to go. Here's the lone back on the handoff. He's contained at the line for no gain. Terrell Bernard tracking that one down. No gain on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 7. Prescott here from the gun. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
And he has this one down to the 8-yard line. That's a 9-yard pickup, and it gives him a 3rd and 2. Dak now from the gun. And he hauls it in for the Tampa touchdown. The Buccaneers finish off their opening drive. On is Chase McLaughlin for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Buccaneers respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flight. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback, this drive starting from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They give up the gut to Benson. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Benson once more. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. 6 yards the pickup there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
They motion the tight end over. Shotgun now on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Benson on 1st and 10. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Joe Tryon-Shoyinka gets there to take him down. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Looking to the air here. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
Taken in by Harrison. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. Back and ready now for the 2nd quarter. It's Cardinals football. They have 2nd and pretty long here. They're going play action. Throw is there, Trey McBride. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. That's a good-looking play by the Notre Dame rookie. Gets him a 1st down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Now an inside give to Benson. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
You know, that's a good run right there to keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Touchdown, Arizona! We've seen him do a lot more to reach the end zone on a catch, Brock. That one was kind of fed right to him.
Yeah, they say the running backs have a nose for the end zone. You know who else does? Every skill guy out there, because they want to put a touchdown on the board.
Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cardinals break that tie and now lead by 7. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Set to return this, Trey Palmer. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. They'll cobble together a yard there. Budda Baker bringing that one to an end. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. To throw, Prescott. That one's caught along the left sideline. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
1st and 10, Prescott. This is caught by Trey Palmer. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. A 1-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down. Off the play fake, hits Prescott. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st, it's 2nd down. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Within 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Got a man. Palmer has it. And they get this down to the 28. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Play action, Prescott. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the...
And he runs it across, touchdown! The Buccaneers can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. It's a Dak Prescott touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. McLaughlin tacks on the extra point. And the Buccaneers tie things up at 14. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Chooses to bring this one out. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll try it right with Benson. And he gets it forward, is still about a yard out of that. The former first-rounder Devin Bush making the play. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap, they're gonna throw. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And that pushes them back, 3rd down coming up.
Pretty even match in this first half, and you're just kind of waiting, right? You just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that could go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
So a crazy first half has finally reached the 2-minute warning. It's the Cardinals. In trouble. It's third and real long here. Throwing with a blitz on the way. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. 3rd and 18 kills most drives, right? But they find an opening and hit it to pick up the first. It's Benson on the give. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Joe Tryon-Shoyinka gets there to take him down. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. Staying on the ground with Benson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
The best defensive ends in the NFL, they don't need to win sustained battles to get home. Nope. Sometimes, Kate, all they need is one quick move, and they're into the backfield blowing it up.
One final shot before halftime. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And the Buccaneers scoop it up. And he will take it back. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers take a lead on the final play of the half. Like a freight train leaving the station after scooping off that fumble. Oh, he got moving on his way to the end zone, Brock. Nice hustle from the big man.
Is there anything more fun than seeing these big old human beings get their chance to get on a scoreboard? You see how it just ignites everybody.
And his kick is good. What an ending to our opening half as they take the lead. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Huard with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. This return starts at the 5. He's stopped on the return at the 27. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down. New set of downs for him from the 46. First down, and they go right back to him. And they had that one contained right at the line. Buda Baker bringing that one to an end. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I don't know if I've ever told you, but my dad was a driver's ed teacher. And I could just hear him right now say, son, take this out of reverse and put it in drive, because this one's going nowhere right now. A drastic change on this play needed, and maybe a whole lot of luck to keep this series alive.
3rd and long, Prescott. That's going to fall incomplete. Either way, he was breaking it up. Couldn't hang on to the pick, so hits the ground, brings up 4th down.
Gosh, you could just almost feel his eyes up here, Kate, getting huge, right? He was envisioning the return, and he simply dropped it. Got to secure that pick before you think of anything else.
Bucks ready to send it away on 4th as Jake Camarda runs on to punt it. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. That punt goes unanswered, no return there. And the Cardinals will have to start from deep within their own territory. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Putting the tight end in motion. Back now, pressure on its way. Anticipated the quick staccato pass there. It's knocked away, incomplete. That one intended for Trey McBride. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. The give now to Benson. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Only a yard from that time, so now 3rd and 9.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Throw on 3rd down. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead, and that's going to award their offense a 1st down. They'll run here, following the penalty. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. The former first-rounder Devin Bush making the play. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Here's a throw. Chark there to haul it in. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. Here's a give to Benson. Has the 1st and more inside the 45. And he gets this all the way to the 31-yard line. It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't, they call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
Trying again, following the sack. Look, and he's in trouble and gets brought down again. And the back-to-back sacks, nice work by the defense there, sets him up with a 3rd down.
These scouts in the NFL, man, they scour the country, right? Coast to coast. You know what they're looking for with defensive players? They are looking for game wreckers. And that is exactly what this defender has done. He has wrecked this offense with back-to-back sacks.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And that fair catch brought in just beyond the 30-yard line. So no return on that punt. And the Buccaneers will get set to go on offense. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. A tight end in motion now. Here's a give up the middle. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Jalen Thompson, the man on the tackle. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. Back to the well again. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Getting out to his left. Skips it short of his man. That brings up 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, where they come down to a play or two and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. That excitement brings us to the end of the quarter. They'll have a shiny new set of downs to play with to start the 4th. It's Cardinals ball, and they could use a score. They come into the 4th trailing. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive. These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Hand off to Benson from the gun. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards them with a first and goal.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Pass play on first and goal. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And it'll be second and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one. Benson now from the gun. Pickup of a few as he heads out of bounds. He manages a couple, and they are right on the verge of it. Third and goal from the 1.
Kind of like that punt returner, Kate, that's just looking for that lane to run. This guy just couldn't find it. Defenders beat him to the spot, left him to try and cut back, or simply take it out of bounds like he just did.
Buckle up. It's third and goal. Back to throw now. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up fourth down. Not on the same page with his tight end. So now they're left with fourth and goal.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
Three plays haven't gotten it done. Now a fourth to try to reach that end zone. They'll run. It's Benson. And he is into the end zone for an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals now trail by just a point in the fourth. Trey Benson, the touchdown. Well, they took a gamble, and it paid off with a touchdown on fourth and goal.
And to do it on the ground at that, that's a confidence builder. Confidence builder for the big guys up front. Confidence builder for the running back to win at the line of scrimmage. And frankly, Kate, a confidence builder for this fan base that loves coaches being aggressive and going for it on fourth down.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Fielded at the 7. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. They've got first down from the 31. Blown back, it's the handoff. And this one does not go far. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Has him on the quick hitter. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Running it now out of the gun. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down. Back-to-back carries here. Escapes a defender. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable third down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Quick slant taken in by Dobbs. And they make the stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. In the third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. It's the 2-minute warning from Glendale. Buccaneers in range for a game-winning score. Offense set for a 1st and 10. Dak off the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Now whistles and a timeout taken quickly by the defense. 1:50 left to go.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
Looking to throw it. Has it left side, Brock, but the throw carried him too close to that edge. I'm going to say he brought it in out of bounds, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
That one is good! And late in the 4th, they have grabbed a lead.
That's called getting his job done, Kate, drilling it right through. And now they're in position to win this game. Now it's on some of those guys who are out there with them on the kick, those defenders, to hang on to this lead to give them the win.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Setting up to pass. Throwing the out route complete. And he's tackled for a short gain. Cardinals in the hurry up now, racing the clock as they work to get set. Here he is to throw. Stays in the pocket. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. Now to throw. He's got him. That's McBride. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Oh, I love 4th downs. It just brings out the very best. And you get to see how you handle the most pressure. And it turns out they handled it pretty darn well. And now they'll keep pushing.
He'll look to throw it. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! The Buccaneers get there and bring him down. Back to throw. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Trying to force one through there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Here he is to throw. That's completed right side. Gets it to the 15. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Here's a return from the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. A nice return, but what a hit we had at the end of it.
Hey, Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level, they want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
Connects with fans. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And it is intercepted, but he couldn't stay in bounds. Ooh, offense catches a break there.
You know, Kate, that's one of those instances where you try to walk that tightrope on the sidelines. Problem is, on a throw that far down the field, that is so hard to do, so difficult. I love the effort, just couldn't quite find the execution.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Throwing again is Dak. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they take him down right along the 30.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. 1 final second on that clock. There's a timeout. We'll have to wait just a touch longer to close this one out. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up. Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. They'll have to come up with 5 extra yards now after that 1st down flag. One final shot here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. So the Cardinals pick up the win in this one. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until